Hello, Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
If you know where the bandits are getting their guns to attack you, go and get your own guns from that same place and make sure you defend yourself. This is the word of the former Chief of Army Officer of Nigeria, T.Y. Dangjima. T.Y. Dangjima was caught in a viral video where he was advising people. It was on a national television TVC. That was before. And he was telling us that if we wait for the military and police to defend us, that we all are going to die one after the other. That he was the chief of, army officer. He knows what he's talking about through his experience. And after that, recently, this is a recent video, he was narrating on how the Nigeria government invited him to come and defend himself about what he said. He said he refused to go because they knows what he's talking about. And after that, they did not invite him again. And recently now, he's saying that what I told you is not happening. But I only have one thing to tell you. You people said that I asked you to defend yourself and I did not give you a gun. I am not going to give you a gun. But go and get your gun from where you think that the bandits are getting their gun and defend yourself. That this is a self-defense. That is what T.Y. Dangjima said, or that was what he said. Take a listen first.
Some few years ago, I warned that the armed forces are either not capable or unwilling to protect us, and that we must defend ourselves. The first denial of what I said came from the Ministry of Defense. They said I was lying. And they set up a kangaroo board of inquiry to investigate the truth or otherwise of what I spoke. And they invited me to come and testify. I did not go. They wrote that report which said that I was only speculating, that there was no evidence. And now there is evidence. The whole country now is being run and overrun. They are trying to recolonize us and take over our land. Can I allow you to defend yourselves? Your Majesty, you've heard what they've said. You must then unite our people. A lot of the attacks that I got was from our people. They said I told them to defend themselves. I didn't give them arms. I will not give you arms. Find out how these people who have it got it. Use the same means to defend you, to defend yourself.
Now, what T.Y. Dangjima said, or what he's still insisting, is something that is good. But come to think of it, when you do that, won't they call you terrorist? Because the IPOB people, the Biafra agitators, they were blowing whistle, only whistle. They were blowing whistle. They were not, threatening anybody. They were only threatening people who think that they can do away with, Nigeria, embezzle money and do everything without opposition. And that is why they now proscribe IPOB. And I was laughing at David Umahe, Obiano then. I was watching them live when they were prescribing IPOB. I said, look at how people pressure Buhari to prescribe Boko Haram. He said, no, Boko Haram. But your people are just blowing whistle and you were there standing, reading out the prescription against them. I was laughing because they don't know what, all those Eastern Security Network before what it stands for. And that is the same reason why some part of Igbo land today can go to farm. Unlike our own, we can't go to farm, we can't do anything. You people don't know what is happening and you people don't know what is coming. So, this man, Dangjima, a lot of people don't like him because the role he played during Nigeria-Biafra war and things that has been happening in Nigeria before, right? No problem. You have the right not to like somebody because of the role he played. But don't throw away what he's telling you, or else you will die one after the other. This is a chief. You do know what it means to be a chief of army staff, number one army man in Nigeria? He's telling you that, look at, I was there. If you wait for all these people to protect you, you are going to die because there is an ethnic nation going on. And now people were saying, Oga, you asked us to defend ourselves, but we don't have gun. And these people are still coming to kill us. We don't have gun, we don't have ammunition. How do we go about this? And he replied, I am not going to give you gun, but, everybody should go and get gun where the bandits are getting their own gun and defend yourself. But what baffles me there is that, you see, Rebado, who is now the National Security Advisor, he said, and I quote, that most weapons used by terrorists in Nigeria are from Nigerian government. That is an indictment. That weapons used by terrorists are from Nigerian government. Now, the question that people are refusing to ask, how is it from the Nigerian government? He said this when they were destroying small firearms. They destroyed in Nigeria, the one they took from criminals and so on and so forth. They destroyed some of them. Now, the question I'm asking you is this. How long are we going to sensitize you for you to understand what is going on in Nigeria? How long is it going to take for you to understand what is going on in Nigeria? In the year 2022, there is no, all these Bororo Fundanis, nothing like that in our community, nothing like that in our bushes. I'm talking about last 2 years. I gave you people the time when this thing started, during the time of election, where they imported people from the north. That is the period all these things started. They are in the bushes. People can no longer go to the farm. People are being killed, dead bodies in the bushes. And some people who is just an ordinary councillor is coming out to tell you that Nigeria is going to work again. It's better you listen to former chief of army staff. Listen to someone like Ondawumi, former head of, Nigeria Intelligence Agency. Listen to the United Arab Emirates. They release the names of people who are sponsoring terrorism. There are some people you are going to listen to. Don't listen to an ordinary politician who is targeting how to embezzle money in 2027, who is targeting how to mobilize stocks and get money in 2027. You think such a person is going to tell you the truth? Now, Nigerians don't need... they don't need anyone to tell them the truth. They are seeing the truth. If I come to tell you that your community is under siege of insecurity, I am not just saying it. I'm saying it because of what I'm seeing. In other words, you are experiencing it. A lot of people I told about this issue of insecurity who doubted me. Every day they call me today now. Oh, what you said was true. What you said was true. What do we do now? I don't have it. Do what you think you should do. So that tomorrow you will not tell them that Okucha said this. Do what you think you should do. But don't forget that you have a right to live. That is why I rest my case. You have a right to live. It is better that they tag you terrorists and you are not terrorists than for you to die for nothing. You deserve to live. You have the right to defend yourself. By all means, you can't fold your hands. Look at so many communities, so many things that are going on. Bandits, they will just come, terrorists will come to your community, wipe you out. No police defending you, no military defending you, nothing whatsoever. It's so pathetic. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. How can it be? Nigeria has failed. There is nothing that makes a country to be a nation that Nigeria has today. Nigeria is just totally a failed state.
Some few years ago, I warned that the armed forces are either not capable or unwilling to protect us, and that we must defend ourselves. The first denial of what I said came from the Ministry of Defense. They said I was lying. And they set up a kangaroo board of inquiry to investigate the truth or otherwise of what I spoke. And they invited me to come and testify. I did not go. They wrote their report which said that I was only speculating, that there was no evidence. And now there is evidence. The whole country now is being run and overrun. They are trying to recolonize us and take over our land. Can I allow you to defend yourselves? Your Majesty, you've heard what they've said. You must then unite our people. A lot of the attacks that I got was from our people. They said I told them to defend themselves. I didn't give them arms. I will not give you arms. Find out how these people who have it got it. Use the same means to defend you, to defend yourselves.